What's up guys, Tim Queen here, and today I'm going to talk about how to do personal branding on LinkedIn the right way. Now first of all, let's talk about what is personal branding to begin with. The idea of personal branding comes from using your person as a brand, like Nike or Microsoft or Apple or whatever. And you're treating your own name, especially if you're like an expert-based business, as a brand, like with the same seriousness as Coca-Cola is doing or any other brand on the market. Personal branding is basically the method and the strategies and the tactics how you can build your own personal brand. Now there's a different types of personal branding strategies, and a lot of them are really completely bad and useless, and I don't recommend them. So let's talk about what you shouldn't do. When we talk about personal branding, what comes to mind? You will notice a lot of people using the word personal branding will focus on design. And I tell you, you have to define your 3 brand colors, and you have to design a logo that's in alignment with your personality. And then you have to print your logo on every piece, on your business card, on your brand envelopes, maybe even like with a personal scent note. So everyone, when they receive a letter from you, will see, oh, that's the personal perfume. Like I instantly know this is coming from this person. And there's a lot of other things where they're looking at like personality branding. They might look at like what kind of shirt are you wearing? What kind of like jewelry are you wearing? How do you make your hair? Do you have a specific hair color? And all of that, it's kind of nonsense, because none of that will help you to sell anything. If anything, what this does is that you are rememberable. Now, the problem with being rememberable is that a lot of times when you're thinking about personal branding, you're thinking like you are standing out from the crowd. By you being so dramatically different as everyone else, you're standing out and people remember you. But here's the thing, if you go and do some personal branding and you're developing your brand colors and your brand font and your letterhead, and you're kind of looking for inspiration what everyone else is doing, then all you're getting is you're looking like everyone else who can afford a personal branding expert or designer. And then your font looks exactly like the font of 20 other people. And your color palette looks exactly the same as like 50 other people. By having the same color and the same font, same imagery, same feeling, you're just becoming like more invisible instead of standing out in the first place. Now you could go more extreme, you could color your hair blue or red or do some really crazy stuff, get like a tattoo in your face, whatever. You can definitely stand out, but it's the question like, is that like really you? Like, do you want to go through the pain of having to recolor your hair every week? Do you want to permanently change your face by putting in a tattoo on your face? Is it really worth it? Like, or is it because it's like actually you and you feel like, hey, that's like me and expressing me? Or is it just you're like using that because you want to be different? You feel like I need a personal brand, so I have to stand out, so I have to do something. So if it's you, perfect, do it. But if you're just doing something to stand out, then really consider if you are willing to commit to this change, because it will take a lot of work. The more you want to stand out in that practical way, the more difficult it is. And what is my take on personal brand? Do I have a personal brand? Of course I have a personal brand. Now my take on personal brand is it's much more effective to use your own personality, because every person is already unique in their own way. The only problem is that most of us don't let ourselves out. Like we are putting ourselves in a box, like which is, let's call it like how to behave properly in society so you don't stand out and don't cause any issues. Like you might have this as a child, you're doing something like crazy and then your mom or father is coming and it's like, yeah, don't do that. Or your teacher is scolding you, and then over time you're like developing those rules, which is kind of encapsulating you up. It's like taking, let's say your personality, let's say there's a lion, and you're building your own cage. So your own personality doesn't shine through, because you're getting all of those lessons, like every time like, yeah, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. So what ends up happening is that you are like 20, 30, and you have this incredible flamboyant personality, or calm personality, whatever it is, but you're not showing it, because you have built your own cage for all kinds of reasons, for self-limitations or because someone was scolding you. Over time, you're building yourself your own cage. And now, whenever you're talking, you're not really talking from your heart. You're just talking from behind the steel bars of your own cage. Now, when you can learn to dismantle this cage and to show more of your own personality and to really let go, then you can get something really incredible. Because now It's kind of every word you speak becomes like your own unique thumbprint, and everyone will remember it because it has an extremely unique energy around it, unique style, unique way of talking, unique thoughts in your head. And it's way more powerful than any color branding that you can do. If you can be 100% one with what you are, what you think, how you think, what your beliefs are, and you have no filters and you're just pushing it out, and that's really resonating with someone on the other side, they can instantly feel it. It's kind of like everyone has this mirror neurons in our brain, and whenever we hear someone talking, we're kind of replicating an own internal version in our head of this person. And then we can simulate how this makes us feel. For example, you might sense like, how is someone else feeling? Like, is that like in alignment with what I'm feeling? Is that real? And when people feel there is real emotion inside of you, and they can really sense your passion, and when they're simulating it and they see like, hey, this seems to be very in alignment with how I'm feeling. So when they sense this, that you're quite like them or you're thinking very alike, this will be a very powerful connection where people will really feel connected to you and they want to learn more about you and they want to engage with you. That's not going to be an easy task. Don't kid yourself. Like, getting out of your cage that you spent 30 years of building is going to be a hell of a job. Depending on how much effort you put in, you might have to not just have like the steel bars, maybe even like build a bunker around it. So it might take a lot of work, and it's something you have to figure out like how you can do that with yourself. But once you figure this out, and when you can really be yourself on camera or in writing, it doesn't have to be camera. Like, you can just express the same energy in writing, but not thinking about like, what if someone like doesn't like what I'm writing over here? If you are unfiltered and people can really sense your passion, it has the same effect. Not as strong as video, but it has the same kind of energy and people can sense it in every word you're writing. Okay, great. Personal brand. You're expressing yourself freely. Do you get clients? Yes, but, now here's the but. You have to be strategic about your personal brand. Now, you can be yourself and you can't go all nuts and you are 100% yourself, but you might not do any sales because you are not talking about something that is in alignment with what your customer wants to hear or what someone needs in order for them to build trust. Think about it like this. We just simplify your entire brain. Let's say there's 100 things you could talk about, okay? And there is, you could be 100 topics, and in 100 topics you can be yourself. There's only like 10 to 20 which are in alignment with what a customer would want to know in order for them to build trust, in order for them to become a customer. So when you're getting on camera, you can't just randomly talk about 100 topics. You have to identify what are like the top 10 topics that would really resonate with a potential customer. And that requires for you to understand who they are, what's going on in their personal life, what's going on in their job, what are some of the challenges, some of the problems. And if you can help them align your top 10 topics with their top 10 challenges, and you can get all of your energy through, and they can really feel who you are, what you do, what kind of person are you, that can really make them click and connect. And that's the way how you use your personal brand. You're selecting strategically the 10 topics that is directly connecting with what's going on in someone's mind, and someone who might be a potential customer, and then you're expressing all of your personality in that topic. And if you can master that, you can make a ton of money on LinkedIn. Now, if you want to learn more about how to make money on LinkedIn, I highly recommend that you check out my LinkedIn Accelerator program, which is my A to Z system, how to generate leads on LinkedIn with a really authentic, powerful brand that can help you to attract just the right people, to build trust with them, and to make them feel comfortable working with you. I'm going to put the link down in the description and into the pinned comment below. And of course, if you want to get more videos about LinkedIn marketing that really work, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and I see you in the next one. Bye.